Ready to begin, Bats? Let's start the show with one of our old standbys.
The story starts off with Batman, Batgirl, and Nightwing pursuing the Joker in a reckless, high-speed chase through Gotham City, causing significant property damage and nearly killing multiple bystanders.
Asshole ran into me. I was just trying to tell him which entrance Joker used.
Batman eventually corners the Joker and chases him on foot into a pharmaceutical warehouse. Joker taunts him, saying that,
Face it! The greatest villain in Gotham City is you!
he claims that he can prove it if he only takes his medication. He beats the Joker bloody, and in furious rage, force feeds him a bottle of unknown medication.
You want to get better? Then open up.
I can't!
As Batgirl and many other bystanders look on in horror. The footage of this event is leaked, and the media begins turning against the caped crusader.
Tonight we're discussing the Batgate scandal. Stunning footage of Batman's assault on the Joker has gone viral, causing many to question the GCPD and the Dark Knight's methods.
Bruce's recent violence stems from Alfred being near death, kept alive only by freeze tech. Joker awakens from his medication-induced coma in Arkham Asylum. He's no longer Joker.
Mr. Napier will do.
Average mentally healthy citizen who is very prepared to sue the Gotham City Police Department for brutality. Napier is released because he's no longer insane, and for once he didn't actually commit a crime. His first stop is to apologize to Harley Quinn with a proposal. Things get briefly confusing in this scene. He proposes to Harley and she refuses to accept that he's cured. She wants crazy psycho Joker back. Then another Harley shows up to accept his apology and proposal.
Hey, Jack! Apology accepted!
Turns out, while Napier was fully psychotic, original Harley got fed up and left him. She retired from being a menace and another woman stepped in to fill her shoes. Joker was so far removed from reality that he didn't notice. Original Harley, Harleen, loves Napier and tolerated Joker. She's welcoming and accepting of his flaws, but very relieved to have him healthy. She is a psychologist after all. Bruce and Victor Fries, also known as Mr. Freeze, develop a treatment for their loved ones, Alfred and Nora's cryogenic illnesses. Despite not being fully tested, Fries attempts to use the new system to resuscitate his wife, Nora. Having anticipated this, Bruce hooks the system up to Fry's suit, curing him of his own illness, but aging him horribly. Later, Bruce is left shaken by the discovery that many of his fellow billionaires have been profiting off of Batman's destructive battles with criminals. On the other hand, Napier wins his lawsuit and gets a huge settlement. He invests it in a low-income community on the outskirts of Gotham by building them a brand new library.
It wasn't the police who gave me my freedom, nor was it my plea. It was the people of Gotham, especially the poor and middle class who embraced my message. They are the oppressed 99% who are most affected by Gotham's corruption. They deserve the settlement, not us.
Unfortunately, he doesn't trust that this will be enough to win favor, so he uses the Mad Hatter's technology to mind control Clayface into servitude. He then drugs Batman's rogues gallery with drinks laced with Clayface's essence, which he can use to control other villains by proxy. Making the villains rampage across the city as a distraction, Napier gains access to restricted documents and discovers a hidden tax fund for Batman's collateral damage.
Every villain in Gotham? I thought these guys hated each other.
Looks like they finally figured it out.
What's that?
That we don't stand a chance if they start working together.
Then we separate them. Less populated area, away from the crowd. Round up the leaders and follow me.
Batman baits them into attacking Napier's Backport library.
We're heading to the new library? But...
Joker's library. It's a wide open space, no one around. It's our best option. Joker's obviously behind this attack, and the library's part of his plan. I doubt he'd let Croc and Bane destroy it.
Thinking that they would not attack Napier's property, the villains proceed to raze the library and damage the neighborhood.
After them!
Wait! It's collapsing!
Critically injured, Bruce returns to the Batcave and collapses at Alfred's bedside. He wakes to find Alfred has used his life support to stabilize Bruce at the cost of his own life.
Alfred? Why? Oh my God, Alfred!
The next day, Bruce holds a funeral for Alfred. That night, Nightwing and Batgirl visit his grave. Nightwing emotionally recalls how Alfred cared for him while Bruce was always absent. Beside them is Jason Todd's grave, aka the Robin, whose body was never found after the Joker killed him. Batgirl is shocked, realizing Bruce never told her. Nightwing explains that Jason was like a son to Bruce, even closer than he ever was. Now, all they do is fight. Nightwing thinks Batman has become brutal and reckless. Batgirl agrees, adding that with Alfred gone, Bruce has no moral anchor. It's up to them now to save Gotham from Batman. As Napier begins his life as philanthropist and begins running for city councilman, Jim Gordon is being pressured to find anything to arrest him for.
This has gone long enough. I want Napier arrested. I will not have a super criminal leading a revolution in Gotham. If you need to invent reasons to arrest him, then that's what you're going to do.
Napier is right. The GCPD has bent the rules for too long.
We've created order! How dare you! I'm ordering you to arrest Napier!
I won't do it. Not without a reason.
Napier and his loyalists are holding a peaceful protest when Batman shows up to beat the ever-loving crap out of him. The GCPD is getting to the point where they have no choice but to work with Napier and turn their backs on Batman.
Gotham has a big problem, Commissioner. But it's not me, I'm just the messenger.
Gotham's biggest problems are Batman and police corruption. Right? Well, screw you!
You always have been a good cop, so I know you'll want to hear my plan.
Arrest the Batman? The hell with you!
I want to redistribute the Batman Devastation Fund. I want to create a Gotham Terror Oppression Unit, the GTO. We use the money to build an elite task force that unites our best cops with our best vigilantes. A squad of super cops.
On the other side of town, we have New Harley, who is now calling herself
Neo Joker.
She has the other villains on her side. Through stolen mind control,
Reporting a dozen injuries and at least 11 policemen missing.
I have no control. The signal is being overridden. Why isn't this working?
Gotta stop her!
Who?
Isn't it obvious? It's the other Harley.
It can't be.
She figured you out, Jack. She hijacked your plan, and she obviously intends to steal you back from me.
Why don't we let him decide for himself? Let him out!
Who?
The Joker. I know he's in there somewhere.
He's gone. Leave us alone.
Bizarre, isn't it? You and I in love with two different men in the same scrawny body.
Never loved you.
No, but the Joker did. Now let him out.
I killed him.
That's a lie. I can see him behind those eyes, held prisoner by the pills. Give me the pills, Jack. You won't have a choice, Jack. Because the only way you'll defeat me is if you unleash him.
And they start to do some digging. They discover that Mr. Freeze is the son of an SS Nazi scientist and that he has ties to the Wayne family. They break into Wayne Manor to find some more dirt. Harley and her crew stumble upon a hidden room where they discover a map of secret tunnels running beneath Gotham. But just as they're about to make their move, Bruce appears in his robe.
Oh, my lord. You hooligans, get off my property!
Sensing a trap, Harley and her minions bolt, speeding away in their car. Nightwing arrives as part of the GTO, Gotham's elite task force, and warns Bruce to stay out of it before taking off in pursuit of Harley. As the high-speed chase unfolds, Batman joins the pursuit. Commissioner Gordon...
Batman, stand down! The GTO have this under control!
Bruce, what are are you doing?
Protecting my family.
Then, in a moment of relentless determination, Batman rams Harley's car off the bridge, sending both vehicles crashing onto a passing ship. The impact causes the ship to veer off course, slamming into the bridge and triggering a catastrophic collapse, and then...
This is Jim Gordon, putting out an APB. I want Batman arrested. In the eyes of GCPD, he's no longer a vigilante. He's a super criminal.
Napier is able to take Batman in, and they lock him up in Arkham. Desperate to prove herself, Neo Joker hijacks Fries Sr.'s experimental freeze ray, designed to alter climate for good, but now weaponized for chaos. Positioned atop a dockside tower, she unleashes its power, transforming Gotham Harbor into a frozen wasteland. Sheets of ice engulf the harbor, freezing cargo ships and locking the city in a deadly grip. Frost spreads rapidly, freezing streets, shattering infrastructure, and plunging Gotham into chaos. Standing atop the icy wreckage, Neo Joker's chilling voice echoes through the city.
Gotham, give me the Joker, or I'll bury this city under ice.
The pressure finally gets to Napier, and he begins to revert into Joker. He starts waffling back and forth between personalities. Harleen encourages him to work with Batman and not against him in order to take down the new threat. He gives in.
Batman, I need your help.
This brings us to the action-packed finale. Neo Joker loses control of the mind control, and the villains are set free to fight for whichever side they choose. Harleen stabs and captures Neo Joker, and Batman saves Napier's life. Napier, with fully good intentions, wants to voluntarily go back to Arkham to protect Gotham from Joker. But first, he wants to marry Harleen. They tie the knot, but he becomes Joker right as they say, "I do." At the very end of Batman removes his cowl and reveals his true identity to Gordon.